Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video today. And today, the Houston Astros have traded away Joey Loperfido, Jake Bloss, and Will Wagner for, drum roll please, Yusei Kikuchi. The Astros have traded away their 9th best prospect and their 13th best prospect, and someone who was a top 5 prospect and is not really in the top prospect rank anymore because he's been with the Astros Major League squad, Joey Loperfido. So number 9, Jake Bloss. Number 13, Will Wagner. And Joey Loperfido, who was a top 5 prospect. And honestly, probably still should be in the top prospects list for the Astros because he's been going back and forth for the Astros in the made to the major leagues, the AAA. So, yeah, anyways, those 3 guys have been traded to the Blue Jays for Yusei Kikuchi. Yeah, I honestly am disappointed. Not disappointed. Very disappointed. Very disgusted with this trade for the Houston Astros. I can't believe that the Astros traded away Joey Loperfido, who showed so much promise. The amazing. It wasn't just at the plate. And I'm not going to ignore the fact that this guy was a strikeout machine. That was a big problem for me. I'm a big Joey guy. But this guy was a strikeout machine. 38 games, and he had 106 at-bats. He struck out a total of 43 times. He's a strikeout machine. That's the only thing you'll hear me complain about Joey Loperfido. And, of course, for a rookie, that can be worked on. But we saw some amazing catches in the outfield by Joey Loperfido. Some great catches. Left field and right field, we've seen some great catches from Joey Loperfido. As a rookie, he's had a 236 batting average this season, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs in only 38 games with 106 at-bats. He has 25 hits. He has 5 doubles and 1 triple with the Astros. He's been terrific. Let's go over what he did in AAA this season. It's not like he's just been good in the Astros Major League team. Let's go over what he did in AAA for the Space Cowboys. 39 games, 189 plate appearances, 162 at-bats, 41 runs scored, 44 hits, 7 doubles, 1 triple, 13 home runs, 33 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, 21 walks, that's my bad, 53 strikeouts, a batting average of 272, a on-base percentage of almost 400, and an OPS of near 1,000. He was amazing in AAA for the Astros. And this is a guy in Joey Loperfido who is only 25 years old. He can play first base for us. He can play all 3 positions in the outfield, and the Astros traded him. Honestly, if this was just Joey Loperfido, I'd be upset about this deal. I honestly don't mind about Will Wagner being traded. Look, I know Will Wagner is a guy who has showed a lot of promise. He's an outfielder who's been amazing. Infielder who's been amazing in AAA this year, playing third base, second base, and first base in AAA. 70 games, 324 plate appearances, 261 at-bats, 51 runs scored, 80 hits, 13 doubles, 2 triples, 5 home runs, 41 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, 54 walks, 33 strikeouts. So he has 21 more walks than strikeouts, a 307 batting average, which is very impressive, one of the best on the Space Cowboys, and 853 OPS. OPS is a little bit low because he has not hit many home runs. He's not a big home run hitter. But I don't mind the Astros trading him because I know the Astros were worried about, him not being very good defensively at third base. I don't think they were too, thrilled about that. I think it would have been interesting to see if the Astros plugged him in at first base because, he's hitting well with the Astros AAA team, and you don't have to play him at third, but you could fit him in at second, which you really can't because Jose Altuve's there at second base, but you could play him at first base for the Astros Major League team. But honestly, I don't mind the Astros getting rid of Billy Wagner's son, Will, because of the fact that I know the Astros were a little bit worried about the issue defensively at third base, and really, obviously don't have a spot for him at second base with Altuve, and then you could put him at first base, but I don't know if that was something the Astros wanted to do. And I also, funny enough, so the kid from Houston, Texas, traded on his birthday. Today is his birthday. Not even that is not a joke. Today is his birthday. Turns 26 years old today. Happy birthday, Will. Sorry this happened to you on your birthday, but yeah, funny enough, his birthday was today. And he's from Houston because his dad, Billy Wagner, played with the Astros. Great Astros legend. So, that's Will Wagner. I like him. I think he's going to be a good player. I think he has a good future, but I just didn't think the Astros were a great place for him just because the fact that he can play second base, he'd be great there for us, but we have Altuve. Third base, there's been some defensive issues. Astros were worried about that. And then first base, you could have done that, but I mean, I don't know how comfortable the Astros would have been putting him at first base. So I don't mind the Astros trading Will Wagner, even though he looked pretty solid this year. Now let's get to Jake Bloss. Jake Bloss was someone that the Astros selected in the third round of just last year's draft in 2023. And they this year have, let him start in 3 games. He started in 3 games with a 6.94 ERA, pitching 12 innings, giving up 16 hits, 9 runs, 9 earned runs, 5 home runs, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. I know those aren't good numbers, but I want to remind everybody this is a 23-year-old who went from Double-A to the major leagues. Astros have so many pitching problems that they had to have Jake Bloss start 3 games, and this was going to be his 4th start tonight. If this trade didn't happen, this was going to be tonight against the Pirates. Is going to be his 4th start. So they had this guy from Double-A start 4 games, or 3 games, but it was about to be 4 games. And 23-year-old, absolutely solid future. Obviously, he didn't look good for the Astros in 2024 so far, but this is a 23-year-old who just came from Double-A. Of course he's not going to do great. This is someone who, if you look at the Astros' top prospect list, obviously it's already happened, but if you look at Jake Bloss, who's listed at 9, and he might be gone from there now that the Astros have traded him, but his estimated time arrival, estimated Major League debut, was 2026. So someone the Astros didn't expect to make his Major League debut until 2026. But here he is pitching in the summer of 2024. So it was way too early to call quits on Jake Bloss. And what do the Astros get? Give up to get? What did they get to give up all this stuff? All these nice young players, all these nice young prospects. Yusei Kikuchi. He's a one-time All-Star, pitcher, left-handed pitcher. It's what the Astros exactly need, right? That's what the doctor ordered, is a starting pitcher. But it's not. I don't think this is the starting pitcher that the Astros needed. This is a 33-year-old who is a free agent after this season and has a 4.75 ERA this year. Has been terrible in his last 7 starts, having a 7.36 ERA. Absolutely terrible in his last 7 starts. And he has a 4.9 record this year with a 4.75 ERA, 22 games, 22 starts, 115 innings pitched, giving up 125 hits, 63 runs, 61 earned runs, 17 home runs, 30 walks. He also has 130 strikeouts. In what world did the Astros think this was a smart trade? What world did Dana Brown think this was a good trade for their organization? If Yusei Kikuchi had, let's say, maybe 2.5 years of control, which means the rest of this season and then 2 more years under contract, maybe I'd say, all right, well, it sucks that the Astros gave up all these prospects. I still think it's kind of a bad trade, but it's not that bad because the fact that the Astros, still got a good pitcher or solid pitcher, and they're going to have him for a couple more years. But no, this is a guy who only has a half a year with the Astros. The Astros are 55-51. They only have 56 games left on the season. So what are they going to get from him? What? More than 5 starts. What are they going to get from him? 10, 11 starts maybe? That's if he doesn't get injured. So you're giving up Jake Bloss, Joey Loperfido, and Will Wagner for 10, 11 starts of Yusei Kikuchi, maybe plus the postseason. it's a terrible trade if you ask me. But I can't wait to see this one bite the Astros in the ass. It really upset me. I didn't even watch their game tonight. I watched it for the first couple innings, and I just was so disgusted. I couldn't watch them. And of course they lost anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, Astros, since I've been watching them, I've been an Astros fan all my life. I was born 2007. I've been an Astros fan. I've been an Astros fan all my life. The first Astros game I ever went to was like 2013, 2014. I was like 4 or 5 years old. I've been to Astros games from like 2013 through 2015, 2016. I didn't really start watching the Astros consistently until like 2017, because late 2016 is when I started getting into sports and watching sports with basketball and football and baseball. So I've been watching the Astros since the start of the 2017 season. That's not because that's when they started winning. That's just because when I started watching sports. But I went to Astros games way before that. And I've seen the Astros make some bad trades in the last 7 years. And this is the worst trade I've seen them make in the last 7 years. And I think this one's going to bite them in the butt the most out of all of them. Let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Astros.